Hey guys, what's up? I got a video from a guy in Germany, 17-year-old kid, not kid, young adult, I should say, um, who's struggling with loss of motivation. And the reason why I really want to answer that video right now is because it's something that I experience a lot. I mean, most people go through that phase in their life where they're really pumped up to do something, really energized, they're right goals, ready to tackle them. A week goes by, 2 weeks, sometimes 2 months goes by, and after that, you wake up one day, you just feel like shit. You feel like everything you're doing is meaningless. You have no sense of purpose. You're like, oh, you know what? Is it worthwhile to even keep going? And you start to second guess yourself. You begin, doubt begins to creep in and things like that. And a lot of people wonder how to get rid of that because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. I think it's life's way of re-showing you that, are you sure you're on the right track? Are you sure you're on the right track? If not, turn to the left or to the right or make a U-turn. So no matter how focused you are, how motivated you are, there's always going to be a day when those moments happen, when you just got to pause and look back. And what I suggest is look at the big picture. If you've been traveling for a long time, not literally, but like look back and see how far you've come. Look on the calendar, see how far you've come, see how much progress you made mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, and see if like let's say you've been doing it for 2 years or 2 months, whatever that time is. Let's say it's 2 months, for example. Try to see how you're gonna look 2 months from now. If you've been on your journey for 3 years, try to see where you're gonna be 3 years from now. Because really, the reason why we have that is because our vision is cut short. Because when you started, when you got motivated the first time, you had a picture in your mind. I want to achieve this, so you had a direction to go. And when you run out of motivation, it's because that vision kind of got cut short. So because now you're like, okay, I know what I wanted 3 months ago. Now 3 months went by, and I didn't reset. I didn't remake my plans. For example, I like to ask people, where do you see yourself 3 months from now? Yeah, but after those 3 months come, do you ask yourself that question again? Most people forget that. Most people think, I'm gonna get started on this day, my vision for the next 3 months or whatever, and I'm just gonna keep going. Well, after 8 months, you gotta think. It's kind of like an oil change, man. You put gas in your car, and you got to do your oil change. You got to come back after a while to put more oil again. You got to reset things. So the reason why a lot of people run into a dead wall is because they actually made progress. You made progress because you would never have that period of no motivation unless you made progress. You made progress, just that your body, your mind became bored. You conquered what you had set before, and you forgot to give yourself another goal, another objective. You forgot to look even more further ahead. Um, so that's one way of fixing things. To just sit back and reanalyze. Okay, I've been doing such and such for 6 weeks. Where do I see myself 6 weeks from now? It's very important to use your vision more than use your eyes. I always tell people we have two eyes. You have your physical eyes here, and you have your mind that allows you to see into the future. Your physical eyes only show you what is. Your mind shows you what could be, and you have to use your mind more than use your physical eyes. Don't just look at where you're at now. You also have to keep training that second that foresight, the ability to see into the future. This way, you always have something to seek. I made a video one day called Quest or something, where I explained how humans, we are beings driven by quest, adventures. We like chasing things. We like pursuing things. So the moment you achieve something the moment you catch something you were chasing, you become bored because you want to chase something else. So you always got to keep putting the carrot in front of the rabbit. You always want, every time you reach a goal, you want to set another one, another one, another one. This way, you're feeding that desire to pursue things. And if you don't, you notice eventually you get burnt out. You get up one day, you're like, hey, where am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? Uh, and in case you haven't gone anywhere, and this is just like a starting point, you never made it past anything, you never began a journey. Well, I always use this formula. I made a video about that, and it's been proven. I mean, it's my Megan way of summing up life. I, I write pain, passion, purpose, peace, and I always say this: pain births passion, passion births purpose, purpose births peace. I call them the alpha P's, P, 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 P. What I mean by that, pain births passion. People that are looking for passion, look for what comes before. If you're looking for something, look what comes before it, right? If you want peace, before peace, you gotta have purpose. It's when you find your purpose that peace actually comes in. So before peace, you gotta have purpose. Now you thinking, well, I don't have a purpose. How do I get purpose? Well, purpose comes from passion. I always talk about what is your obsession? What are you obsessed about? What do you mind doing for free? If money was not an option. And then people might say, well, I never have a passion. Well, there goes the key, pain. what I mean by pain versus passion. Look in your past. We all experience something, right? We all experience something that causes immense pain, whether it's physical or emotional or spiritual, whatever. And you know, if you notice, that pain that remains unhealed is a source of great motivation. Most people don't even know they're sitting on gasoline. They're sitting on mental gasoline without even realizing it. Because everyone is sitting on some type of pain that was never comforted, that was never healed. So for every person is different, you know. So you might want to look in the mirror and think, what is something that I experienced in the past that really hurt me, but I never got to really deal with. I never really got to no one really fixed for me, you know. Unearth that pain, and you realize that it's really a pile of gasoline. It's something that goes into the rage bucket. It's something that's gonna be there to fuel your rage forever and ever because it's something that cannot be healed, and it will always be a thorn in your side to push you to keep going. The moment you identify what that pain is, passion is birth, because now you have the vengeance mindset, like, oh man, this will never happen to me again, or I will return it, not negatively, not like I'm gonna go back and bash somebody's head, but I'll make sure it never happens again, or I'll try to, like, counter it, and that process is gonna birth an adventure, a passion, a quest, and then you'll be right along the four P's, the four lines: pain, passion, purpose, and peace. Eventually your desire to remove that pain or make it go away will birth a passion, and that passion will give you a purpose. And once you have that purpose, I mean, it's easy. Now you know what kind of career you want to go into. Now you know what you're going to spend most of your time in. And once you follow that path, peace comes. You notice how money's not in this fucking equation, because a lot of people have this mindset that, oh, I want to go into this career, but there's more money here, so I think it's more logical to go here. No, I'm gonna make a separate video about money, and then the lies of money and the illusion of money, things like that. Right now, focus on your passion, your obsession, and peace will be guaranteed. I hope that video helps. If not, message me and I'll see what the problem is. Also, guys, for you guys that are messaging me, always remember you have to enable disable contact, like whatever it's called. A lot of you guys message me, but I can't reply because you have this thing where I can't reply unless you're a friend. So it's really, like, it's weird because I get messages and I try to reply and it says this, you cannot reply to this person because they enabled contact like or some shit. So make sure you have that disabled because I can't make a video for every single question. All right, guys.